Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 isn't my typical sort of game. I'm not super into anime, and I'm not super into traditional fighting games, but with this game, it really doesn't matter. The gorgeous visuals and obvious love the team put into staying true to the game's mythos can't help but draw you in, even enough to make playing the multiple hour-long adventure mode interesting, if tedious at times. And the fighting? Well, let's just say it surprised me with how deep it really is. From the moment I started Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, I was blown away with the visuals. Even the menus are striking, creatively done. The game mixes beautifully painted backgrounds with meticulously drawn and animated characters, making it so whether I was playing the adventure mode or simply jumping into a quick fight, I always felt like I was playing an interactive cartoon. The team just has a great grasp for presentation, with camera angles that work technically and add to the drama you're seeing on screen. And drama is something the team does right. I have never really followed the anime series all that closely, but the story of Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 grabbed me by the end. Even though the game is primarily a fighter, the adventure portions of the game did a good job at developing the characters enough that I couldn't help but care about what happened to them, despite my relative ignorance of their past histories. The only suggestion I'd give for those who really want to immerse yourself in the series, though, is to make sure you're playing with Japanese voice actors. All the careful work and storytelling the team's done goes out the window when you have to hear voices like this.
You really think it's not your problem, don't you? Hey, Shikamaru!
The adventure mode takes up a large portion of the game, but Naruto is first and foremost a fighter. Players can play online, against a friend locally, or even jump into battles against the AI. The main reason I'd say the adventure mode is worth it is for the spectacle. The game looks gorgeous, and some of the more intense boss battles go through multiple phases that really capture the amazing scale of the cartoon's fights. Upon first glance, the game's fighting system looks super basic, with only one attack button and one ranged attack button. However, the game enhances it dramatically by throwing in a few key elements. The first of these is Chakra, which essentially works as a mana bar that allows you to do special moves. Hitting the Chakra button will charge up your next attack, allowing you to do super dodges or even throw special versions of your standard range attacks. Chakra can also be combined on the fly, with players starting out a combo and then activating the power to do intense finishing moves. The other key part of the game that makes the combat much deeper is the support character system. Support characters are 1 to 2 other characters you can go into battle with, and whom you can call on at various times in the battle. Support characters are also divided up into categories, with some specializing in offense or defense, and some being balanced between the two. What this all means for the game is that on top of pulling off a variety of combos based around how you're using your chakra, you can get even more strategic by using support characters at key moments in the fight. Gameplay-wise, I only have a few problems with Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. I can't stand that the game makes you play through the adventure mode in order to unlock characters for use in free battle and online. Sure, it's nice to have motivation to play the adventure mode, but plenty of people just want to play the game for fights. So why should they have to slog through a portion of the game they don't want to, just to have the characters they love? It may be one of the world's most popular anime franchises, but it's filled with more than its fair share of cheesy moments that are sure to turn some people off. Still, if you can look past the subject matter, you'll find it's a wonderful looking, surprisingly deep fighter with a host of characters to choose from, and one that's plenty fun to play with friends. If you can't stomach the idea of playing through hours of storyline to unlock characters though, you're going to be sorely disappointed by the limited roster available when you first boot it up. Maybe someday publishers will learn that no one wants to pay hard-earned cash for a homework assignment before they get what they want. For more information on Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, head to IGN.com.